a favorite author who says, success is not owned, it is rented, and the rent is due every day. So this is not the story of Frantita, it's really the story of Steve and Crystal. So in 2004, we both left our jobs on the same day. One of us by chance, one of us by choice. It was a pretty scary but very exciting day. So 4 years later, after we'd accumulated some real estate, we were in rough shape. It was 2008. And God blessed us, and He brought an opportunity that in the first few years I realized was probably not the wisest move, but we took over 3 assisted living homes in Milwaukee. We hired someone to run them for us. Within a few months, we were in trouble, a lot of trouble. We were going to fail again. So Steve and I looked at each other and said, who's the best fit to go to work every day? And I was a stay-at-home mom, and I enjoyed every minute of that. And Steve said he'd stay home with the kids, and I started going to work, and I worked my tail off. And then that woman left our company, and I was in charge. It was scary, and I learned how to lead. And I learned by the right people being put in my path, and God blessed us, and that made the difference. I was willing to do hard things.
She's got tremendous passion for her family, for her faith, her employees, her clients, and the Kenosha community. And it's this passion that drives her success. I've known Crystal for about 15 years, and I think I've got a pretty unique perspective on her because I've worked with her professionally. Our families have vacationed together personally, and we've volunteered together civically. I think there's several qualities that make Crystal unique. One is, I think she's fearless. She has an ability to put herself in an uncomfortable situation and perform at a real high level. She has confidence in her abilities. She's intentional in everything that she does, and she truly lives her faith.
A few months after I became really a part of the leadership of my own company, I determined that part of what I loved doing was just helping people grow and seeing people around me excel. And that's, honestly, I was 35 years old and I finally could answer the question, what am I passionate about? And that was an exciting day because that's something people think about all the time, like, what am I passionate about? And I remember distinctly the day I said, I care about helping people grow.
So I had a friendship with someone who worked for Crystal, and when she got into a tough spot with the business, so they bought the business as a investment and hired someone to run it, and that wasn't going well. And one day Crystal became in charge, and she looked to her left and she had this person who worked for her, and she said, who do you know? And she said, well, I know Karen, and Karen's not working right now because I had been laid off. And so she called me and she said, I don't know what you're going to be doing, and I don't know how long we're going to need you, but are you available tomorrow? So they picked me up and we went to Milwaukee, and she gave me a list of, like, here's my car keys, here's my credit card, here's a cell phone. I need you to just do this. And I've been there ever since. I think that Crystal has surrounded herself with a team of people, and she's built into them and wants to see them be successful. And success for her looks like helping the people around her. She asks questions, and she always says, what can we learn from this? And she's really good at problem solving. We're really good at problem solving because she pushes us to share our ideas and figure things out.
We've taken over assisted living homes and walked in the morning, and everything in the kitchen was gone because the caregivers were the ones who had supplied it because the place was failing so badly. So the night before we take over, they all take their stuff home because they didn't know if they were gonna have a job with me the next day. Well, of course they were. But I go in, and it was my job to make breakfast because, you know, all hands on deck on first day in a new home, especially one that's almost falling down. So I pull out this frying pan and I try to fry an egg. Well, I could only do one at a time because the frying pan was like this. It was almost like a wok. But it turned out, and I made breakfast for 20 residents, and off we went.